What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Saturday morning or afternoon or evening. I don't know what time zone you're in. You could be just about anywhere, couldn't you? Let's see here. Paul, first comment up. No, well, actually, it's not the first comment up. Getting to be like spring here in Savannah. Man, James, I miss Savannah. I love Savannah. They got that Mrs. Wilkes and then the Pink House. I love Mrs. Wilkes. I mean, that's probably one of the best restaurants I've ever been to. And by the way, guys, just so you know, I got all these going on today. Got all these gift cards here going on. I'm going to give away, yes, more than one of these gift cards is going to go out to you today. And let me get my screen so I can see things. So this is what we got here. We got, it looks like some Apple action. We got some Google Plays going on here. We've got Fire going on. So gift cards are coming. Gift cards are coming. If you have a preference on one of those gift cards, put it in the chat box. Don't put a gift card in there I don't have, because I can't give it to you because I don't have it. Okay, so put your comments in there. Paul says, can you play 20 seconds of a song for an intro without paying some royalty fee? By the way, new sales video is great. Thank you so much. It depends. It really does depend. You know, if you go into YouTube, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about building your following, but if you go into YouTube and you select the music and then you select attribution not required, then you don't have to. Okay, so anytime you have a song like that, and it's not the amount of time you play the song, it is any portion of the song. It's either attributable or it's not. Now YouTube actually has a section in there and you can say no attribution is required or attribution is required. So, you know, you have to pick one of those. Now, there's a lot of services out there where you pay, and I've got a couple of them, but you pay a fee, and then you can use any of their stuff in there, you know, for free. But there's different levels. Like there's levels for, you know, personal use. There's levels for commercial use. So it really depends on where you got it and, you know, what's going on. James says, what's topic today? It's on building an audience. It's on building an audience. I think you're going to like this one. And that's kind of what I'm doing on YouTube, is building an audience. Mine is not huge on YouTube, and yet I make money off it, which is nice. And I think that's the thing that a lot of people get hung up on, is my audience isn't big enough or it hasn't grown fast enough. I don't know what enough is. I know that we all start at zero. Okay, zero is where we all start. And do me a favor, everybody introduce yourself in that chat section. I know, like Paul, you think everybody may know you, but there's new people in here today. I just talked to somebody offline who's supposed to show up there. Where is that person? See if that person is in there. That would be Phoenix. I don't want to say Phoenix's last name, but Phoenix should be in there. And if you're in there, Phoenix, just say hi to everybody. Introduce yourself a little bit. Tell them what you do, because this is a good opportunity for you to build your following right here, right now. And that's the first step I'm going to tell you, is you need to participate. So if you want to build a following, you want to have any kind of audience whatsoever, when you're on these lives like this, you need to participate so people can see that you exist. You know, I mean, it's like, oh yeah, I'm not going to say anything in the chat and then I'm going to go build my following. Why not go ahead and build it right now? Why not build your following right now? Official Phoenix Gibbs is there. Ola, what's going on, Phoenix? And Phoenix, do me a favor also in there. I met you on Facebook. Put in there what you do. Morad, what's going on? Morad's in there. Good to see you, buddy. James is there. Paul is there. So put in there what you do. And that goes with anybody. If you're trying to build a following, you got to put yourself out there. I mean, like all the time. I mean, when I go to a restaurant and somebody says, what do you do? Woo, they're going to get a mouthful, because I tell them what I do, and I tell them how they can get a hold of me, and I tell them about my social network, and I tell them about my video. I tell them everything, because that you build your audience one person at a time. You don't build it in chunks of thousands. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Everybody, you know, is there. Richard Brown, hey everybody, coach, affiliate marketer, and business to business. That's what Richard Brown does. And if you want subscribers for your channel, guys, put it in there. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll direct them to do that too. Official Phoenix Gibbs says, hey everyone, I'm an author and spread love and compassion. Man, we need some of that, don't we? We need love and compassion and inspiration through sharing my life experiences with humanity. I love it. I think you got a book too, don't you? Talk about your book in there. Put your book in there. This is the time. Today we're building an audience, and to build an audience, you got to talk about yourself. A lot of people feel really funny about self-promotion. They're like, oh, I don't want to talk about myself. You know, I shouldn't do that. That's because you were brought up and told that you shouldn't. and there's nothing wrong with it. It's not bragging, it's informing. There's a difference, okay? Bragging would be like, oh, I'm better than you. That's not what we're doing here. We're just saying this is what I do, and if you're interested, I got more of it. Make sure you do that. Let's see here. Let's see if I'm author. Subscribe to my channel. Do it. Go subscribe to official Phoenix Gibbs channel, but only do that if you're going to watch your videos. And I tell everybody this because you may be new in this group. If you subscribe to somebody's channel and you never watch their videos, it hurts them because the percent of watch to subscribers is down, and YouTube will look at that as a bot and a fake subscriber, and they will penalize your videos. So don't ask everybody to subscribe. Just say, hey, if you have an interest in this, subscribe to my channel. Don't tell everybody to subscribe. If they're never going to watch a video, it's going to hurt you. So don't do that. That's one of the important things. Yes, 365 days of affirmations for the mind, heart, body, and spirit is the name of my book. Okay, so guys, if you're interested in affirmations, and why shouldn't you be, go check out her book. Grab one of her books. Okay, it'll be good for you. So anyhow, what should we start off with a gift card? Nobody has said that they want a gift card. Not one person has said they want a gift card. They haven't said what kind of gift card they want. I've got 3 different kinds here, so put that in there. Hey gang, Paul, currently building a site called Java Sessions where we explore business and lifestyle. Java being coffee. I know what you did there. I saw what you did. Okay, let's see. Currently also finishing a book called The Gray Hair Revolution for People Start a Second Career. Graham Derrick says yes. Guess what? What? Tell me what? Is that for a gift card? Oh, okay, I got you. Gift card time. Yes. Just Roblox says hi. Just Roblox is in there. Yes. What kind of gift card? Okay, so I've got, just so you know, I've got what is this? Apple. I've got Fire, and I got a bunch of these Google Plays right here. So put that in the chat section. Tell me which one you want. The Google Plays are all $15. The Amazon Fire is $15 to $500, and the Apple is $10 to $500. So that's what I got here, guys. Morad wants to start with the Amazon gift card. I haven't heard from anybody else though. I got to have about 5 votes. 5 votes. So 5 people have got to tell me which gift cards they want here. Let's start with Amazon gift card. He says Amazon again, but that's still Morad. I need more people. Just Roblox, go figure, wants Google Play. He's a gamer, so he's interested in that. Amazon Fire says official Phoenix Gibbs. Woo, Amazon Fire, on fire. Sir, I got Sir. Not sure what Sir is. All right, let's see here. I'm just going to mix it up. I'm going to select over here. You can't see what I'm doing. Let me get a drink real quick. This is my famous cup here. You like my cup? You guys like my cup? I like it. I like my cup. Get a little tea action going. Video this says Google. Maya Loran says Sir. Not sure what Sir is. I'm not grown up. Don't call me Sir. Amazon. Paul's got Amazon. Richard says Great Balls of, oh, okay. I think he's going for Great Balls of Fire, which would be Amazon Fire. Phoenix Gibbs, JR is on Fire. Yes. And tell me, you know what would be interesting is for everybody to tell me where they're from. You know, I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee. That's where I went to high school. A little bit of a rough town. No, it was really rough. No, my neighborhood was rough. I mean, rough. You either picked on people or got picked on. I chose to pick on people. I was not a great kid, but I've gotten through all that. But that way I never got picked on because I always picked on other kids. It was a very rough school. I mean, I saw knifings, I saw shootings. I mean, it was funny. I was reading an article the other day about my school. It was Overton High School, if you want to look it up, in Memphis, Tennessee. And 2 parents within the same week had gone to pick up their kids, and both of them got carjacked in front of the school. That's the neighborhood I grew up in. So that's what I started with. Let's start with Amazon. I am originally from New York City and live in Savannah, Georgia. I bet you're glad you got out of New York. I mean, I love to visit New York. Nothing wrong with that, but I could not live there. Couldn't do it. All right, I'm gonna make somebody happy. It's gonna be Just Roblox. I know what he wants. And this is the card right here that I'm gonna do first off. It's a Google Play card. Okay, Google Play. I haven't done one of these in a while, and he's been asking me about this. Richard Brown's from Loiner from Leeds in the UK. That's so cool, man. Very cool. Hey, Jackie Dunn, my girl. Jackie Dunn, so she must know somebody. Amazon works for everyone. Grew up in south side of Chicago and currently in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Well, that's a different way to go. All right, so let me pull the sticker off of here, guys. I think I have to pull the sticker off. I'm trying. Let's see here. Yes, it's coming off. Slow but sure, it's coming off. This is not going to be easy, you know. I'm taking on a tough task for you guys. So I do want to talk to you while I'm doing this. Gosh, knows this is hard to get off. About your audience. The best way, and the first thing I'm going to tell you is, you know, your mama may not have told you this, but not everybody likes you. Your mama may not have told you, but not everybody likes you. So don't be offended if somebody is not, you know, signing up, if somebody is not interested in your stuff, because you're not for everybody. Nobody is. I mean, I know we got this thing inside of us where we say, well, I want everybody to like me. I want everybody to like me. And I understand that, but they're not going to. So you got to suck it up and realize that. And as soon as you realize that, then you can start targeting your audience. I got the number up here, guys. Are you interested in this number right here? You interested in that? If you are, let me know. Let me know in that chat section if you are interested, and I will put this Google Play up here. Hello there from Columbus, Ohio. Wayne Charles. Man, I ain't seen you in a while. And I'm doing more than one of these today, so don't worry. All right, so there's the code number, guys. If you can read it, it looks like 9583 DMXG 27N2. What is that? MNZG M6YM. Hey, this computer's kind of far away. It's kind of hard to hold it up. But there it is. Can you see it? You got that? All right. I hope you can see it. I'm holding it up there. I'm trying to read it again. 9583 DMXG 27N2 MNZG M6YM. Yeah, so check that out. Get that number right there. It's clearer on my iPad down here. I'm looking at my iPad. I can see it a lot clearer than it is on my computer up here. In breakdown of demographics, do you get more male or female? I'm about 90% male, Paul, but here's something else interesting. More than half my audience is 18 to 24. 18 to 24. I don't know why. Can't tell you why. And then the rest of it is really 25 to 34, and then it trails off to almost nothing. So my audience is 18 to 34. That's who I attract. I have no idea why, but that's my YouTube statistics. So do you get that card? And when you get that card, guys, you don't have to tell me how much it is, because it says it's $15. It says it. So let me put this aside, and I want to pull up some information about you building your audience here too. I made some notes, and you guys can't see them, but I got my notes off to the side here. Okay. So as I go through this, what you want to do is, like I said, realize that you're not for everybody. So that's going to help you, you know, when you're trying to figure out your niche. Okay. You got to understand your target audience, and you got to solve problems for them, no matter what it is. My wife does dog training, and the problem she solves is she gets dogs to behave the way you want. Now, the truth is, she's not a dog trainer. The truth is, she's a people trainer. Because if the people start acting a certain way, the dog will react to the way they act. So you're not really training the dog. So that's the first obstacle she has to get through. But she's looking for people who have problems with their dogs, barking, biting, jumping, peeing on the carpet, whatever it is, and she solves those problems. I've watched her do that. She solves those problems. Now, what Paul brought up was kind of interesting, and he says, what is your audience? I do look at my audience, and I know what my audience is. That's what you need to start doing as soon as you get any data. You need to start looking at your audience. You also need to create a story. Stories are great, okay? And I've got a bunch of different stories, and they're all just about, you know, me going through this journey of building my business online. We had a good day yesterday. We're probably, with everything all total, do over $50,000 in a day, which is not bad. Okay, 50 grand's not bad. Is it I'm getting rich? No, but I mean, 50 grand's all right. We've had $100,000 days. You know what? And I've had $1,000 days too. 1,000 is a low one now, very low. If I hit $1,000, I'm pretty upset. That's not good. That doesn't cover what I need to cover. That kind of freaks me out. But fortunately, that doesn't happen very often. When building your audience, do you target making money or subject title or the other? I never really do making money. I do how to do certain things, how to make money with your laptop, how to do e-commerce, how to do drop shipping. Though making money is secondary to doing all those other things. You know, if you're doing all those other things, you're going to make money. That's what's going to happen. The next thing I'm going to tell you guys is you got to have content, but more importantly, official Phoenix Gibbs, damn 50,000, yes. You know, I know what you're saying, Phoenix, and you know, I mean, you know, years ago I had jobs where I didn't make 50,000 a year. Now to make it in a day, it doesn't faze me. I mean, not that I'm cocky about it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that when your eyes get open to how much you can make online, it's like, oh my God, I should be making millions a day. I mean, well, seriously, because there's like, what, 7 billion people in the world? If you do, like, let's say you do a course, I have one now that we're marketing, and it's $97 a month, and they get a lot for that $97, but, I mean, you get 1,000 people, that's $97,000 a month right there. So, you know, 50 grand, I mean, it's okay, it's good. I'm not, you know, I don't, you know, not appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, but it's not on the higher end of making money, okay, online. And a lot of people, you know, I don't always share these numbers because they're like, oh, bull, you don't make that kind of money. You don't make that money. Okay. You know, those of you who know me that are on this call know that is accurate. That is true. If you Google my name, you'll find it's true. Be true to your trade, guys. Whatever that is, you know, the content you create when you build an audience for your website could really revolve around your primary industry or just you. But when you do this content, I'm going to tell you to have a schedule. Have a schedule. Don't just randomly do stuff online. If you randomly post a video on YouTube or you randomly go live, you're causing two problems. People never know when you're going to be there, okay, and people can't schedule it. So like when I do these lives during the week, I'm there at 9 a.m. When I do one on Saturday, I'm there at 10 a.m. When I post videos during the week, I think it's 6 or 7 a.m. we post them. Monday through Friday, there's a new video every single day on helping people make money online. I don't sell anything in those videos, but I make a lot of money off them. I make a lot of money off them because people look me up and they go, geez, you know, this guy's made money. Maybe I'll buy his Facebook ads course. Maybe I'll buy his drop shipping course. And then on top of that, ads run on my videos, so I make money on those ads. So, you know, this content I'm doing right now, I can sit here and say I'm doing this for free. But I'm essentially not doing it for free because it'll end up making me money in one form or another. Am I actually getting paid for talking today? No. Will I get paid? Yes, I will. And it's nice. You know, I have one bank account in Google AdSense where they run ads on my videos. You know, there's a deposit in there every month for a decent amount of money. And I just go, wow, that's nice. And that's only because I do these videos on YouTube. So let me see, what's the next thing I want to talk about here? You got to have video. And guys, I'll tell you, a lot of you don't want to get on camera or whatever. Get on camera. Suck it up. It's not going to hurt you. And no matter what your personality is, you're going to have some people hate you and you're going to have some people love you. You know, I've seen people that have speech impediments and all quirky and, you know, really awkward, and people love them. You know, there's the report of the week guy, or the food review bro, I think he's called. Very quirky person, very odd person. He has a huge following, millions of followers. The first time you see him, you're like, this guy is weird. But the thing is, weirdness stands out, and that's going to get you more than if you're a very straight. It's like if you're perfectly good looking and you speak perfectly and all that, that's almost irritating. You know, it's better not to be perfect. I know I'm not perfect, and I don't always dress up in a suit and tie. I haven't put a tie on in years. To be honest with you, when I quit my corporate job in 2010, I think it was, I haven't put a tie on since. My daughter got married. My son got married. I didn't wear a tie for either one of them. I was actually the officiant and married my son and his wife. I was the guy who did the wedding. I didn't wear a tie. So, you know, I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm not all perfect and coiffed, and my hair's not perfect, and didn't shave today. I'll shave later on today because we're going out to dinner. Let's see, Cushing Han. Hey, what's going on, man? That's one of my customers in there. I love your real name. Is it Cushing Han. He is from China, and he is actually one of my customers with my survival food company. Good to see you in here, man. Really cool. and is a past customer and a current customer, and I really appreciate you being here. Paul, Richard Brown says, be yourself, but your best self. Yeah, I mean, but you know what? I'll admit sometimes I'm not perfect, and I screw things up, and I make mistakes. I'm going to tell you a story, and I'm getting ready to do another gift card in just a second. Tell me which one of these you want, by the way. Just pick one of these cards. I'm going to do one of these cards in just a second. But I scheduled dinner through text with a couple that we know here in town, and they've been my friends for years. And I got a text last night, and they're like, we're here. I'm like, you're here. And I was sitting on the couch with my wife, and I'm like, what do they mean they're here? And then I realized the text I sent them on Thursday, I said, do you want to go out to dinner tomorrow night? And I meant Saturday. I screwed up. And they're like, well, we're at the restaurant now because you said tomorrow, which would have been today, which was last night. And we were sitting on the couch and we had already cooked dinner. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And they were like, don't worry about it. We're going to have dinner here tonight. And I said, well, will you have dinner with us tomorrow night? And they were like, yeah, but we're not going to eat at the same restaurant. I'm like, that's cool, no problem. So we all screw up. And then sometimes I get angry. Sometimes, I get mad at things I shouldn't get mad at. We're all human beings. So don't try to be perfect online. I hate when people are perfect online. All their pictures are perfect and everything they do is perfect and their life is always happy. And I mean, come on. Life is up and down. It's up and down for all of us. So I would say do videos, but share all those different sides of yourself. It's so important. Let's see. Melanie wants an Apple card. Just Roblox says good. Richard Brown says, yeah, done that. Oh, were you screwed up? Maya Lauren wants the Amazon gift card. Just Roblox, by the way, I need to go. No, don't go. Stick around. Amazon is another vote there. Amazon, Apple. Jack Dunn wants an Amazon. Everyone can use it. That's true. That's a good point. Christopher Brown, I need Amazon. It looks like I'm getting mostly Amazon votes. If I get a couple more Amazon votes, I'm going to go ahead and give away this one right here. Okay, but I got to get more votes. If somebody wants Apple, though, you got to put Apple in there. That will also work. Also, guys, if you're building your audience, don't forget about social media. That's pretty much the only time I use social media. Every now and then I post Friday lunch one. I used to do that. I did that for years, where every Friday, my wife and I go out for lunch, and I'd check in at the restaurant, show them some pictures of the food. And that became a kind of a thing that we did. And then during the illness, I know we're not allowed to say it, during the illness, I wasn't able to do that. We couldn't go out to the restaurants. They were all closed. But we're back to it now. We went out yesterday and I did my first Friday lunch in over a year, which is kind of cool. I did do one on Monday too. We ate out Monday and Friday, and we're eating out Saturday too. We're eating out a lot. All right, so I've got a lot of votes for Amazon. Looks like Amazon's going to be it, guys. Amazon's going to be it. So let me get to this other screen here. But use your social media. I mean, use this stuff. Don't expect instant results. God, I hate that when people are like, man, I did like 10 videos and I only got like 2 views per video. Well, then do 10 more, and then do another 10, do another 10, and do another 100. I mean, I've got over 700 videos on this channel, guys, over 700. And the other thing I'll tell you about social media is it all starts with your customer. It all starts with your customer. Mr. Han, who's on here right now, had an order that he wanted to put in, and I was out walking my dog, and I'm on my phone helping. I mean, I want to keep them happy. So no matter how big or small an order is or customer, you in your own business, you got to work 7 days a week. I mean, you got to take care of people. They don't want to wait. If somebody wants something on a Sunday night, I'm going to take care of it for them. I'm just going to do that. Will all my employees do that? No. Like my social media guy's off on the weekends, and he doesn't do all that stuff. But the point is, you got to take care of people. You got to go above and beyond. They got to know that you're going to be there for them all the time. And I am. My customers, I'm opening this up. My customers know that I'm always there for them. I'm always going to be there for them. And what's funny is at my factory, my manager at the factory, I was texting with him, and it's late on a Friday night, and he's responded to me because, we've been working together for 10 years, and he's going to get stuff done for me. He understands all this stuff's important. Right, so here's the card. I just have to scrape it off here. This is an Amazon Fire, and it is worth, looks like $1,500 to $500. So if you've got Amazon, you ever heard of Amazon? All right, so I'm scratching it off here. Let me get it all scratched off so you guys can see this number. All right, it's coming along. But don't expect instant results on this stuff, guys. It takes time. It takes time. And I know people will say, well, I don't have a year to do something. I don't have 2 years. I don't have 10 years. You may or may not, depending on if you live or not. But I can tell you this, the time's going to pass anyhow. And since the time's going to pass anyhow, why don't you make it worthwhile and do something? And I talked about this the other day, and I appreciate you watching my content. I want you to. I want you to. But I don't want you to watch my content in lieu of ever doing anything yourself. I want you to do something too. So you got to create more than you consume. This goes with everything in life. Create more than you consume, okay? Create more friendliness with other people than you take out of other people. Help more people out than you get help from other people. Create more than you consume. Stick to that, I'm telling you. Mel and me, if I buy there, can I receive my packages even if I live in the middle of an island? I do not know. I mean, you would have to check with them. Is Amazon nationwide? Well, they are in the US and they are in many countries, but all you gotta do is go to Amazon and look. And I'd prefer you did that before you got this card, because I'm getting ready to give you the number. So just check out Amazon real quick, because I don't want you to get this card that it's useless to you and then somebody else couldn't get it. Let's see here. Morad says he's ready for Amazon. I got it here. All I gotta do is turn it around like that and show you the number. Can you see the number? Can you see it? No? Okay, let me get a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. Are we ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the card. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so it looks like it's AQJT 82N 9CX VE8NG. Once again, AQJT 82N9CX VE8NG. Take action now, or in a few years your future will be the same. Build now, gang. Very, very true. Thank you, Paul. Nothing could be truer. Things aren't going to change unless you do. Your actions are what are going to change this. AQJT I can't talk. 82N9CX VE8NG. Another gift card for you guys. Another one. Grab it, grab it, grab it. Now, tell me in the chat section, if you got this gift card, how much did you get? I want to know how much you got. Let's see. That person was fast in Amazon. Well, we don't know that anybody got that, so don't believe that. I've had people say, oh yeah, it's gone, it's gone. They're doing that so you won't put in this number, which once again is AQJT 82N9CX VE8NG. Try it. We don't know that anybody got it, Mel and me. Don't know that anybody got it because nobody put a value yet. Nobody put a value, so we don't know that anybody got this, and I don't think anybody did. I think somebody's slow typing. I know I probably wouldn't get it because I'm not a good typist. I wouldn't be able to compete with you guys. Can I add a book as a giveaway? Yeah. A matter of fact, if you don't have an e-version of that book, you should have one. Another thing you can do with your book, Official Phoenix Gibbs, is you can allow them to have the first 2 or 3 chapters for free. And if they want to continue reading, they got to buy the book. That's another good thing. And I'm going to tell you, it's something you should do in Kartra. If you don't know what Kartra is, you got to get Kartra. I mean, for marketing, it's phenomenal. It'll do your emails, it'll do your sales pages, it'll do your funnels, it'll do your sequences, it'll do videos and courses. And I mean, it's amazing. And if you use my link in the description, and it's not there yet, you got to wait till this video is over with. But in the description, there's going to be a link to Kartra. You click on it, you go watch the video. If you like what you see with my link, you can get Kartra for $1. $1. Okay, so you want to check that out. Let's see. I didn't said I got it. Okay. LOL. No problem. Faster the light. It's legit. Someone got it fast. Pat, thanks for posting that. Yeah, I can't type, man. Maya, did you get it? Tell me who got it. Nobody said they got it yet. Maya, oh yeah, Maya did say she got it. Okay, I see that right there. It's $15. So this is $15 and it is gone. But I got more. Let's talk a little bit more about this building your list first. I am getting Kartra for sure. I will use your link as well. Good. Yeah, watch that video, Maya. I mean, it's amazing what Kartra does. And I'm just starting to institute the SMS messaging. So like let's say you signed up for one of my webinars, I can send you a text 15 minutes before the webinar starts and remind you. And I don't have to sit there and do it. I just program it so that every webinar I do, it just sends out a text. I mean, that's pretty cool stuff. Or I can say I've got a 12-hour flash sale, and I can text it to you, and I can do all that in Kartra, automated. At the same time I send them an email, I can send them an email, and then 5 minutes later a text will pop up and say, hey, I just sent you an email, go check it out. You got to see what's in it. That really helps open rates. You can do some really cool stuff with Kartra. I love it, love it, love it. Thank you for that suggestion on the ebook. I appreciate it. Sure. And have an audio also. What I did with my book is I would sell it to people for, let's say, $7.95. It was an ebook. And then I would have a bump offer, which you can do in Kartra. Okay. You can do this in Kartra. And there's a little box at the bottom, and it said for $5 more, you can get the audio. Now, when they clicked and got the audio, I would just send them those 2 files automatically through Kartra. So it was an automatic thing. I didn't have to do anything. Once you set that stuff up, it's amazing, and people will spend another $5. And if you think about it, $7.95, not a lot of money, but once you have a few thousand people giving you $7.95, and then you have a large portion of them giving you another $5 for an audio file, and what does that audio file cost you? $0. I mean, you record it one time, and you can just give it out. It's just an audio file. That's all it is. And what I do is I send them a link to that file, and they can just download it, and then they can listen to the book. So that's a really cool thing to do. Official Phoenix Gibbs, thank you for the nuggets. No problem. I'm here to help you guys out. This is cool stuff. So brilliant. I appreciate it. And you know what's funny? My wife and I were talking last night, and I said, what do you know about digital marketing? And she's like, I know tons. And I said, I do too. But what did we know 10 years ago? And we looked at each other, we were like, we didn't know anything. We didn't know anything. We knew nothing. So the cool thing about this, and I said, are you smarter now than you were then? She goes, I'm smarter now than I was yesterday. And each day I get smarter. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's what you could do with digital marketing, guys. Every day you can add to that knowledge. And I sell all kinds of products. I mean, I have one of the largest survival food companies in America now. And when I started out, I couldn't sell anything. I didn't know what I was doing. And now we do millions of dollars of survival food every year, millions of dollars. And what makes me feel really good about that is I'll get emails and I'll get messages from people, and they're like, yeah, we had a terrible storm and my neighbors were all out of food, but we cracked open the survival food that you sold us and it was delicious, and we shared it and we helped people. Man, that's cool, right? I'm selling a product that really is saving people's lives. I mean, that's pretty amazing stuff. And I never feel bad about selling them survival food, because if they lost their job, they lost all their money, at least they can eat. At least they'll have food. Let's see. I'm going to read some of this. Easy peasy with Cartridge, definitely. That's amazing. What makes some YouTubers successful and some don't? Kristen, that's a great thing, and I want to talk about that in just a second. I really want to address this, because I was one of those people who wasn't doing well, and it switched because of some things I did. I'm going to tell you about that. How many upgraded to the audio? I don't know. Probably 20%, 30%. But here's the thing. It's extra money. If I hadn't have said, you want the audio too, nobody would have given me the extra $5. And I know $5 doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're dealing with thousands or millions, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. This is such a blessing. Thank you, JR. No problem, man. Love having you in here too. Excuse me. You got to check out her channel, Official Phoenix Gibbs. Now, that's the thing I want to talk about, the difference and why some YouTubers do well and some don't. There's not one thing. Okay, I'm going to tell you it's not one thing, but I'm going to tell you some basics. Number one, you have to have good content. Now, here's the problem with that. In the beginning, your content is going to suck. It's going to suck. It's not going to be good in the beginning. Okay? So how do you overcome that? You just keep doing content. You press record and realize you got to get the sucky ones out of the way. You just got to get them out of the way. And then you watch the people who are good on YouTube. You watch the people who are building an audience and get views, and you look at what they do and you do some of the same things. And I don't mean copy their personality. I mean, just look at what they do. So the first thing you got to do is have good content. The next thing you got to do is, even if you have the best content in the world, I mean, it is fabulous, the best content you've ever seen. If you don't have good thumbnails, you're not going to get any clicks. Nobody's going to watch your videos if you don't have good thumbnails. And I, like most people in the beginning, didn't even do thumbnails. I didn't know what a thumbnail was. I thought, well, that's just extra work. I don't want to do that. No, that's the number one reason they're going to watch your video is a thumbnail. If you don't have a good thumbnail, ain't nobody watching you. It's not going to happen. Okay, you will not make money if you don't have a good thumbnail. So you've got to have good content, you got to have good thumbnails. The next thing is, before you press that record button, research your title. Use a tool like TubeBuddy. You can get a free subscription to TubeBuddy in the description. When this video is done, there's going to be a link down there. You click on it and you can get free TubeBuddy. What TubeBuddy does is it will optimize your title. It'll tell you what people are searching for, so you can do a title that matches what people are searching for, instead of just doing a video going, I want to do this video, I hope somebody finds it. No, look at the words they're typing in to YouTube. I mean, YouTube's got billions of searches at this point, and TubeBuddy integrates with that. You can put in a couple keywords and it'll tell you what the title should be. And if you use the right title, guess what? People are going to search and your video is going to pop up because it matches what they searched. I mean, TubeBuddy, you got to get that. It's a free version of TubeBuddy. If you want to get the upgraded version, and it's really cheap, I mean, it's like less than $10, you can get 30% off if you use my link. So check that out in the description too. So TubeBuddy, yes. Let's see what else we got in here. I just started using thumbnails. Good for you. Official Phoenix Gibbs, what you also want to do is go back and put thumbnails in all of your videos. And I know you've got 119. How about that? Did I check it out or what? Right off the cuff, I knew how many it was. I look at everybody's stuff, guys. I really do. And if you go to a channel and you're searching and you look at stuff, it's really pretty amazing. And let me see if I can do this. This will probably help you guys out a lot. Let me go to YouTube real quick. All right, can I go to this one? Yes. And let me go right here. And I'm going to put in something, and maybe I'll share my screen with you. Would you like to see my screen and see what I'm doing here? Okay, you probably would. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let me get down here. Let me know when you can see my screen. Just type in that chat box. And you guys are being really awesome about putting some chat in there and some information. I love that. You can't do that enough because that really helps my video. So let me know when you can see my screen. Let's see here. Yes, thank you. Cool. I will be all over your links. Awesome. Okay, so let me know when you can see my screen here. I'm going to wait until I see it come up here. Let me get a sip of this tea. And you should see YouTube in just a second. Okay, so there's YouTube. Now that first corner there in the left, what is that? That's an ad. Okay, see how it says ad next to it, ad outreach? I have been targeted by ad outreach, so I see their ad all the time. I have bought their program. It was a $10,000 program. It's really good. I would recommend it. If you got an extra 10 grand, you want to learn YouTube ads, check out their program. I think it's really good. Next to that, I'm subscribed to that channel, right? J.R. Fisher Training, 10 people watching right now live. That's me. Okay, so that's me, and actually it's more than that. This thing here, I think it's like 30 right now, but this thing doesn't show everybody that's watching. No big deal. All right, so if I go up here and I use, let's see, how to, let me see here. I'm going to go how to. Okay, now if you notice below that, the #1 search for how to on all of YouTube, because this is an order of the number of searches, is how to tie a tie, how to draw, how to solve a Rubik's Cube, how to wrap a gift, how to save a life. So if I hit space and then I put an A there, it's going to pull up every search that starts with an A. How to air dribble, how to apply false eyelashes, how to animate. And then if I go back, watch this, and I put a B there, it's going to pull up every search that starts with a B. How to basic, how to build a gaming PC, how to beat, how to build a house in Minecraft. So this area right here, guys, you can start with this to find your title. So if I wanted to put how to make money online, make money, okay, and I'll put online, it's going to give me all the popular searches. So the first search is how to make money online, but then it's how to make money online as a teenager, how to make money online 2021. So it's giving me some titles right there that I can use. You know, it's giving me this information. Then I take this information and I plug it into TubeBuddy and I tweak it a little bit more and I come up with a really great title. That's how you're going to succeed on YouTube. Now, if you notice, let me go ahead and search this. So I'm going to go ahead and search this how to make money online thing. The top 3 here are all ads. These are all ads, but then I scroll down. Okay, what do you notice about these results here, guys? The thing I noticed right off the bat is they all have thumbnails. Okay, all the top results have thumbnails. They have somebody's face in the first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at this. How many faces are in there? That is another thing that makes people click on your thumbnail, is if you have a face of a person and you can make contact with their eyes. So putting a face on there really, really matters a lot. And this one here that says $6,590 free 48-minute Google thing, he's really got a good one. He's got 1.1 million views on that video because his face is like the majority of it. The one right above it where the girl's kind of further back, that's not as good. You want that face right up front. People connect with that. Here's a really good one here. How to get paid to watch, right? And if you notice, there's not a lot of words on these things. Very few words on here. And some of them don't have any words, but most of them have something. Here's one of mine right here. And this is not the thumbnail I used. The thumbnail I use is different, which you probably saw it. But look at this. These are the things that show up. Like, this is a really good one. I like this one here this guy did. Get paid $600 fast if you broke. So you got a little street lingo going on there. But that's pretty cool stuff. Now, let me look at some of your comments here. How do you make money with ClickBank? ClickBank, I have videos actually, Phoenix, on my channel. That's a long one. I mean, I could talk for hours on that. I am a let me take a picture. Watch this. Let's see here. I gotta do a little brag here. I'm gonna take a picture of my office, and I want to go photo, and I'm gonna zoom in, and I'm gonna take a photo, and then I'm gonna show you this photo I'm gonna send right here to my MacBook. Okay, this is only to let you know, Phoenix, that I know what I'm talking about on ClickBank. Let's see here. Now look, maybe it'll make you watch the video, right? And what I'm going to do now, I just sent a file. This is the file in my office. I just took this picture. And what is this picture of? Let's see. It should be coming up any second. There it is. What is that a picture of? It's a picture of my ClickBank Platinum Award. And I think you got to sell $1 million there a year or something to get one of those. So that's my little award for there. Okay. So that's what we've done. All right. Now let me get back to video capture. So I would suggest you checking out my videos on ClickBank. Okay, I know what I'm talking about there. I've been to the Platinum Summit many times. I'm not pushing ClickBank that much right now because I got so many other things going on. I have a lot of YouTube ads that are running. If you watch this video today, you're probably going to get targeted with some of my ads. I've got literally a few hundred running right now. So there's a lot of ads on YouTube, and that's how you start off with ads. Is you run a whole bunch of them, and then you narrow it down to the ones that really produce. And you're going to have the majority of them that won't make you money. People don't understand that about advertising online. The beginning money you spend is just to get the data. It's to figure out which ones are going to work. Some of them won't. They just don't. Certain audiences won't work. Certain keyword searches won't work. It's pretty complicated to run ads on YouTube. Once you know how to do it, it's the way it is. Let's see here. I know you are legit. Thank you so much. Yes, you go, JR. Man, I love you in here, Phoenix. You are a participant. That's why I know you're going to do well. Paul is a participant. Those of you who aren't participating, I'm telling you, the number one way to be successful is to participate. And let me hit a couple more of these points before I go on building your audience. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay, that's not it. That's a restaurant I was searching. There we go. You also want to develop a brand identity, guys. My brand identity is this. I'm gonna hold it up. That's my brand identity, and that kind of encompasses what I believe. What I believe is you got to work really hard. That's what I believe. You got to work really hard. I mean, there's people that are smarter than me. There are people that are better looking and taller and all that kind of stuff than me, and maybe thinner and all that. But ain't nobody's gonna work more than me. Ain't nobody gonna work more than me. I work 7 days a week. I like it though. I mean, this is fun. I mean, if you consider this work, I'm talking to you guys and typing. I mean, really, is that hard? I'm not putting a roof on a house. I'm not pouring asphalt. I'm sitting behind this little computer screen talking and typing. Not hard work. But then I look at the money I make for doing that, and it's like, wow, am I lucky? Now, I wake up every day and I'm like, man, I'm really lucky, because I've had some bad jobs. I mean, some of my first jobs, I washed dishes. I was a forklift operator in a pickle factory. I mean, I've had some bad jobs. I really have. I had to clean bathrooms at one point. Masterclass on these nuggets. Yeah, I should do another one. You're right. Yes. Official Phoenix. Yes. Get stuff done. And I can't say that because if I say those words, I can hold this up. But if I say those words, then they're not gonna monetize my video, so I can't do it. I want that cup. I will get you a link to that cup. I can promise you that. Send me an email or something. Training@jrfisher.com. Training@jrfisher. You can send me an email. Especially your YouTube. Yes, especially. And yeah, YouTube, I work pretty hard, guys. I do, well, 6 days a week I've been going live, so that's 6 videos. Plus I record videos that are, you know, more edited and more pretty and all that. And those, I do 5 a week, so I do 11 videos a week. So 11 times 4, what is that? Quick, what's 11 times 4? It's 44. So 44 videos a month. And it's a lot compared to some channels. Some channels it's not. You know, Gunby Publishing, I like watching him. And he'll do 4 or 5 videos in a day. I mean, really, I have no idea how he pulls that one off, but that's really something. So guys, do you have any other questions about what we've talked about today? You know, I talked about my brand just now. My brand is you got to work hard. My brand does not attract certain people. You know, if you're a get rich quick person, you're not going to watch my stuff because I tell you it's not possible. I tell you you've got to work hard, but you can get rich because these are the things you got to do. So that's really important. And of course you want to look at your competition, you know, look at who's doing what out there, find somebody who kind of aligns with your brand. Like my brand is to work hard and, you know, really put your nose to the grindstone and help a lot of people and be kind to people. That's my brand. Okay. That's not everybody's brand. You know, some people's brands are look at my shiny Ferrari behind me and all that. I can go buy a Ferrari, but so what? Do you really care what kind of car I drive? I mean, you don't care about that. I don't drive fancy cars. I just don't. I'm not going to take a picture of my Honda Pilot. I just won't do it. And of course, the end of this whole thing is it takes effort. It takes work, guys. This is not easy stuff. However, it's a whole lot easier than working for my old boss. That was tough. That was something I didn't like. And then I had to work when he told me to. And then he was a jerk. And then he didn't pay me a lot. And I mean, you know, what is easy? I mean, easy is not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to do it. YouTube Masterclass, please. Okay. And in the meantime, Richard, I've got a lot of videos on YouTube on my channel. I would really suggest you search YouTube within my channel, and you're going to find a lot of videos on that. I haven't put together a whole thing on it yet. And I don't want to do that until I have a little bit more subscribers. I mean, I'm doing good, but it's not great. I want to do better before I start telling people. That's my other thing, is whatever I teach you, I've already done it and been really successful at it. So if I tell you how to do e-commerce, I've already sold millions of dollars of stuff. If I tell you how to, you know, do a course online, I've sold millions of dollars worth of stuff. So I've already done it. I don't want anybody to say, hey, how are you teaching this when you haven't done it yourself? So that's something that I really, really stick to and I really believe in. You know, I have to have done it myself. Yes, I agree. Working for somebody else. Yeah, that's hard crap, Richard, right? Working for somebody else, that's hard. Oh my God, they tell you when you can eat lunch. Really? What if I'm not hungry then? Or what if I'm hungry before you tell me you eat lunch? Let's see. Is what you make from YouTube more or less than $500? It's way more than 500. Way more than 500. And I don't know what 500 means. Is that a day, a month, whatever? Let's see. Thank you, JR, for sharing these gifts with us. Dropping these gems, no problem. Richard Brown, yes, agree, working hard. Yes, I released myself from the Matrix. The Matrix, I love it. 2017, started working for myself. It was the best decision I made. I totally agree with that. Fire is what you make from... Okay, you already answered that one. Many thanks, YouTube. Happy to be a student. Thank you so much, Richard. I love having you around. Guys, if you have any other questions, pop them in there now. I'm going to start winding down. I've been here almost an hour. It's been 49 minutes. 49 minutes. Pat Newman says, thanks, JR. Hey, no problem. So if you have any other comments, if you like this today, put in that chat section that you liked it, you enjoyed it. Let me thank everybody too here. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I really appreciate it. See how I did that talk to text thing? I do that because I can't type very well. If I were to type that out, we'd still be here. We'd be here till Sunday. Love binge watching your old videos at 1.5 speed. Oh man, please don't look at my original videos. Oh my God, they're so horrible. Don't go back and look at my first video. That was like 2015, I think, something like that. Let's see here. Have a blessed week, gang, everybody. Always a student. Yes, I am. Man, I learned something the other day from a 21-year-old guy who was writing scripts for me. And I was like, wow, that's dope. I love that, man. That's really good stuff. Love your content, Kristen. Kristen, thank you so much. Look me up on Facebook, guys. All you guys, I am on Facebook. Just search me in there. I'd be happy to friend you. You know, maybe I could help you out. I love it. Good. So we had a good day today. Everybody have a good day? Put in there if you had a good day. Put in there if you thought your time was valuable. I know your time is valuable. I know for a fact that you could have taken this time and done something else, right? But you gave me your time, and I owe you for that reason. I really do. That's how I look at it. I owe you. You took time out of your day to listen to what I had to say. It better darn be worthwhile. That's how I look at it. And it's the truth. There's no other way to look at that, okay? My time is no more than important than your time. All of our time is important. It's all equal. It's just how we spend it. And I really, really do appreciate you guys being here. I love every one of you. I'm very, very thankful to have the ability to be able to talk to you guys and share some of the stuff that I've learned along the way. And hopefully it helps you out. That's all I really want to do. Let's see here. Web Solutions. What's going on? You always have good stuff and it's appreciated. I do not like missing these sessions. Hey, I don't like it when you miss them either. I want you here every time. I know it's not possible. I want you here every time. I want all you guys here. I really do love you. I appreciate you so much. Okay, guys, I've got to go grab some lunch. I made this great corned beef. I'm going to do a cooking channel too, but I made this great corned beef yesterday. Had it for dinner with some potatoes and cabbage and all that stuff. Today I'm going to slice it up, put it on some rustic bread. I made some of my own Thousand Island dressing, so I'm going to have that on. Oh, my mouth's watering. I'm thinking about it. And then tonight we're going to this Cajun restaurant that looks really good. It's kind of upscale, you know. It's a kind of a fancy schmancy place, which every now and then I go, but I like some of the basic stuff too. I mean, I like all kinds of food, and that's why I'm going to do a cooking channel when I get to Texas, because we're building a house there. If you don't know that, we're building a house just north of Austin, a little town called Georgetown. So I'll have a house there, and I have this kitchen. This kitchen is not, I mean, this kitchen is amazing that I'm having put in, so I'll do the cooking stuff there. Any plans for future mastermind in Texas? You know, we got to see what this illness does, Paul. I can't do anything until, you know, all that gets, you know, we were planning on doing a whole bunch for my inner circle, but because of COVID, couldn't do it. Shouldn't have said that word. I can't say that word. It's bad. Dinner for me. All right, man. Guys, thank you so much. I love you. Appreciate you being here, and I'll talk to you next time. So